Flutter or ReactNative? Teams that decided to develop cross-platform mobile application often face this question, including many of our clients. In this video, I will talk about the differences between these two frameworks, which I hope will help you to make the right choice. So let's start with Flutter. The framework was released in 2015. It uses the Dart language, which was created by Google, the company that also released the framework itself. Flutter has two main advantages. First one is a high performance. Compiled code using Dart provides native-like performance. And the second one is smooth animation and rich user interface. Custom widgets and widget libraries provide flexibility and design consistency across different platforms. In terms of performance, this may seem like an undeniable advantage over ReactNative. However, the lack of code compilation is replaced by another undeniable advantage that no other ReactNative competitor has. It's a code push. And this is the first and unique ReactNative advantage that no other cross-platform framework has, as well as native applications. The code push feature allows you to make minor changes to applications without store reviews. It may not sound like a killer feature, but just imagine you release an application and after the release you found a critical bug in it. You need to fix it as soon as possible, but the review of the new version by the App Store and Google Play team can take from several days to a week. What if you already have the thousands of users? Only with ReactNative you can make changes quickly and immediately upload them for your users. As for the performance of applications, the compilation method, although an important factor, doesn't always determine the final result, because it all depends on how the application code is written. It is possible to write a native application that will work 10 times slower than a ReactNative application written by an experienced developer. Therefore, this point is quite relative. Since we have mentioned ReactNative, let's talk about it in more details. Like Flutter, it was created in 2015 by the Facebook team, which previously created the React framework, one of the most popular frameworks for writing web applications in the world today. The official ReactNative website has a slogan, "Learn once, write anywhere," and it's true. They made ReactNative so that using React you could write not only web but also mobile applications. And this is where the most interesting part begins. Let's imagine that you are developing a project, a large platform, for example, which consists of a web application and mobile application for iOS and for Android. Let's look at the minimum team size for such project when using different technologies. Option 1. You use native mobile development, write the backend in Python, for example, and your frontend is in React. You will need at least one frontend, one iOS, one Android, and one backend developer. Imagine that one of them gets sick or goes on vacation or quits. The process will stop and no one will be able to replace anyone, because they all have different tech stacks. They simply don't know the technologies of their colleagues. Let's consider option 2, in which you will use Node.js instead of Python for the backend, and for the mobile application we will take Flutter, for example. So, instead of one iOS and one Android developer, we will have only one Flutter, who will write using the cross-platform framework for two platforms at once. It will also be possible to optimize the rest of the team, since now your backend developer will also know JavaScript, and that's enough to develop and support both the web and the backend. Sounds great, but it can be even better if you use ReactNative instead of Flutter. Since it's built on React and uses the same JavaScript, all parts of the project, the backend, the web and the mobile application can be supported by one person. And since JavaScript is one of the most popular programming languages, finding such a person will be relatively easy. But that's not all. If you use ReactNative for the mobile app and the React for the web, you can also reduce the development time. Because if you have similar functionality in the web and mobile application, you can reuse some of the logic. Now just imagine how much ReactNative can save you, especially if you have a big project. Just multiply the number of hours by the average market hourly rate and you will be pleasantly surprised. In addition, ReactNative has a large community of developers, a huge selection of different libraries and solutions. It has been proven over 9 years of existence on the market and is a good and reliable choice. Therefore, in most cases, ReactNative is the ideal choice for new products, startups and corporate solutions. It provides an optimal price-quality ratio and allows to cover 90% of all possible cases. If you're not sure that ReactNative is right for you, visit our website and book a call. We will be happy to help you to choose an ideal solution for your case.